Hello there, it is your favorite mental health physician, advocate, and coach. Today on Finding Optimal Wellness with Dr. May, I'll be speaking on 12 cognitive distortions that people generally use in their daily life. As humans, we like to think that we apply pure logic and control many outcomes in life, but we actually are often guilty of cognitive distortions. These are thought patterns that are not based on reality or facts. They are a distortion of reality. While we have these thinking patterns, sometimes they are a coping mechanism or a way to protect us. Sometimes they harm us and are as a result of trauma or our upbringing. So come along with me. These are the 12 cognitive distortions I will be talking about. Number 1, mind reading. When you assume you know what others are thinking. You can't assume. A lot of times, I always tell you on this show, assumptions and perceptions are joy killers. So never you assume you know what somebody is thinking about. Number 2, negative focus. When you ignore the positive aspects and only see the negative ones. For example, you wear a cloth and somebody tells you, you look beautiful, but she doesn't like your dress. It's best to focus on you look beautiful and ignore the part that she doesn't like your dress. It's her issue, not yours. Number 3, catastrophizing. It's as if I want to bite my tongue, right? But that's how the word is. Catastrophizing. When you expect the worst case scenarios to happen to you. You are in Lagos traffic, you're already projecting that you are going to be there for up to 5 hours, you will not be able to meet up with your meeting. That is a cognitive distortion. You are already catastrophizing the worst case scenario. What if you get to that place at the right time? So stop catastrophizing. Number 4, labeling. When you label yourself or someone negatively, such as, I am a loser. Like I always say, it's a bad day, not a bad life. So don't use such words. Number 5, should thinking. When you have rules or expectations, how things or people should be or act. You don't expect people to act or be the way you want them to be. Let people be. It's your reaction to how people behave that normally affects us. Number 6, overgeneralizing. When a single negative event occurs and you believe it's a pattern. A lot of us do this. When somebody has just done one thing and you now tell the person, you always do this. Why do you always do this? This is your usual behavior. Because one event has occurred and now you are thinking it's a pattern. Overgeneralizing is a cognitive distortion. Number 7, emotional reasoning. When you believe that how you feel is evidence or reflects reality. No, how you feel does not reflect your reality. Sometimes what you think is not what comes to what is really happening. So now you know that is a cognitive distortion you have to take cognizance of. Number 8, fortune telling. When you think that the future is set in store and the outcome is sure. We know this. Nobody knew COVID-19 was going to come. Now it came and it distorted everything. So fortune telling can be a major disaster. Number 9, personalization. When you feel personally responsible or guilty for things you cannot control. I always talk about work on what is within your control, not necessarily what is not in your control. Because when you dwell on things that are not within your control, it may be a catastrophic disaster. So stop doing that. Number 10, owning your truth. When you are certain you are right and your opinion is truth. Sometimes it may be emotional dumping you are doing because you are not taking the feedback that other people are giving you. And number 11, just word thinking. When you assume that everything in the world will be balanced fairly. Life is not balanced. I'm sure you must have heard about it over and over again. And number 12, control fallacy. When you assume you can control everything that happens in your life. I'm sorry. I'm sure you already know this. You can't control everything that happens in your life. Until next time, remember, it's a bad day, not a bad life. Live intentionally.